I'm Corinne, and this is Free Press Fail. Finally back because I got my new laptop. So sorry for the long wait. So, top story, if you didn't see, last week, former Secretary of Defense General Mattis made headlines for criticizing the Trump administration, which seems to be his full-time hobby now that he does not have a real job. The comments were about the president's threats made against the rioters who are literally burning down American cities right now, and they were really harsh. Mattis ripped into Trump. He called him a direct threat to the Constitution and said, "Donald Trump is the first president in my lifetime who does not try to unite the American people, does not even pretend to try." He all but called for the president's removal from office, all because President Trump had the back of the American citizens who are demanding solutions for the violence and vandalism going on in our streets right now. Predictably, President Trump didn't let Mattis get away with it. He fired back on Twitter shortly after the comments from Mattis dominated every single headline and every single news alert that you could possibly think of. The president tweeted, "Probably the only thing that Barack Obama and I have in common is that we both had the honor of firing Jim Mattis, the world's most overrated general. I asked for his letter of resignation and felt great about it." Conservatives quickly rallied behind Trump to say they did not respect the divisive comments made by Mattis, calling him bitter and disgruntled, a sad man who still can't get over someone putting an end to his plans for endless war in the Middle East. Some even called him a secret liberal. And okay, I'll be honest, all of that was just from me, but I think that a lot of conservatives agreed with me. In their own words, of course. Maybe. But of course, even though the left once scrutinized Mattis more harshly than anyone, they're super upset to see this from the right. Can we just stroll down memory lane here? Just 3 short years ago, during Mattis's confirmation to the Trump cabinet, liberal reporters went after Mattis on everything. They criticized his military record, they said he was homophobic, implied he hated women, and maybe he was racist. And they act like we can't find those tweets now while they're all going to bat for him. We can. Now that he hates Trump, though, they've decided that any criticism of the supreme opinion of General Mattis is the ultimate threat against him and his honor. It is a direct insult to our country to insult a member of our military. It seems to me that their hypocrisy is immediately clear when the criticism of another general, Michael Flynn, provokes an entirely different response from them. The media spent years trashing the reputation of General Flynn. They didn't just disagree with his politics, they literally accused him of being a foreign agent working on behalf of Russia. It wasn't just a few tweets mocking his service or a comment that implied the general was bitter or that he was jealous. They called him a traitor, a man who spent 3+ decades serving our military, a traitor, and they wanted him to go to jail for it. As it turns out, that was all a big lie. But of course, when the documents were released just a few short weeks ago that revealed that General Flynn was in fact not a traitor and was actually a victim of the Obama administration under the tyranny of James Comey's FBI, the media said nothing. They did nothing to clear the name of the man they spent so much time destroying. In fact, if you Google Flynn exonerated right now, you'll see 200,000 hits. Compare that to the nearly 2 million hits when you search for Flynn traitor, and you can see the hypocrisy. Though Flynn was a military man, just like Mattis, who they now believe deserves all the respect from everyone, regardless of their political opinion, when it came to restoring Flynn's record and his honor, nothing. Without the conservative media, we wouldn't even know that Flynn was exonerated. They wanted him to go away forever just because he doesn't hate Trump. Now, we're supposed to believe these same journalists are very genuine in their concern about a few clapbacks to some bitter comments made by an ex-employee of the Trump administration. Which do we really think is worse, or more worthy of criticism? Engaging in a political conversation with a military member that maybe gets a little bit petty, or framing an innocent man for a crime he didn't commit because you don't like his politics? Choice seems pretty clear here. So, liberals, media, and other mainstream idiots who want to fake outrage over anyone's questioning of Mattis, maybe look into your own hearts and publications and ask how you treated Mike Flynn. It wasn't great.